Okay, so we are going to be pulling some cards, message cards from your divine masculine. Okay, so just anything that they want to express to you emotionally, um, and mentally, obviously, and physically. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, you guys. All right, so this is for those that are in separation, little to no communication, or in beginning stages, phases of your union. Okay, so we're going to start with one of my new decks. This is my Waves of Emotions deck. Okay, you guys can find this in my Etsy shop. The link is down below in the description box. Okay, let's get started. As a matter of fact, let me do a quick cleanse on my hands. I'm going to use my clear and block negative energy spray. All right, here we go. I've had sleepless nights over you. Okay, so your masculine has been having a hard time. I'm picking up that they are like, I guess, walking around with under eye bags. Since they have been having a sleepless nights over you. All right, maybe staying up late at night, looking through your social media, through your old text messages, or maybe a recent fight that you guys had or in the past that's still like marinating in their brain. Whatever it is, but they have been definitely tossing and turning at night. All right, we have I've been feeling overwhelmed lately. Yeah, you see, overwhelmed, unable to sleep. Oh my God, spirit is so funny. I'm also hearing unable to even masturbate. Okay, it's like they're so overwhelmed and stressed they can't even masturbate like comfortably. That's so funny. Anyways. Oh my God, let me enter you. Okay, that sounds both dirty and creepy at the same time. Um, so yeah, maybe you block them out. I've been locked out of heaven for too long, right? Because you make me feel like that's a song that's coming up to my mind right now. So they feel like they've been blocked out. You kicked them out of your energy field, perhaps. They are feeling like they're missing you, okay? That anxiety could be from your energy being pulled back since they were so used to having it in their energy field. It just feels, they feel empty now, okay? And look, my floating candle is sparking right now. That is so weird. Let me check. Oh my God. Maybe the flame is about to go out. It's literally like sizzling out. You taught me how to truly love. Okay, so you were that one person that really taught them how to, get in tune with their feelings, their emotions. Why can't I put this on the stand? There you go. And it feels like they feel bad because maybe they took that for granted somehow. I'm scared of the new you. Okay, so maybe during the time of separation, you had enough time to heal, to work on yourself. It could be for some years that you've seen them or months, okay? And so they're kind of like afraid of like who you've become now, like this whole different version of you. And so they're afraid that you might hurt them, like throw things in their face or make them feel like less of a man, hurt their ego or something. They're just afraid of this new you because they're afraid this new you might not want them or develop some type of hate or annoyance towards them. Masculines, if masculines you're watching, we will always be annoyed with you. That's just how we love you. Right, feminines? If your girl ain't annoyed with you, she don't love you, right? Who can relate? Put your hands up. So that's a little something that your masculine is. I almost said husband. So maybe this masculine is going to be your future husband. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to get into the gist. This is my gist deck. Let's go ahead and give it a good shuffle. Playing games, messing with your head or emotions could be lying. Okay, so that is why you could have pulled your energy back. Maybe that is why they're feeling anxious. You know what I mean? Because they have a guilty conscience of what they did to you, the bullshit that they put you through. Okay, it's not for everyone, obviously. Could be mind games. I space out thinking about us as they should. As they should, if you know what I mean. I'm going to take my time, no need to rush. So they know that you want them to come into union, right, with you, but it's like they feel this pull towards you. But they're like, you know what? There's no need for me to rush in and apologize or rush in and try to make things right. You know, they feel like they have more time or they're buying more time. I feel like, to me, it feels like they want to become a little bit more confident. Before they come forward. I'm afraid to reach out. Yeah, you see, that is why they're taking their time. They're afraid to reach out because what did that other card said? They fear the new you, the new version of you. So that's fucking interesting. And the fact that they space out thinking about you guys, especially at night, that's why they can't sleep, right? They space out, daydream, overthink, overanalyze. I'm also picking up, oh my God, that every freaking love movie or movie that they watch, they find a situation in there that reminds them a lot about you and them. Here it says, the reason we can never forget each other is because we are together in an alternate reality. Do you guys ever have like these, I don't even know how to explain it, like these feelings or memories that feel real that you've done but you've actually never done, but they feel like real memories? Like, let's say, for instance, you and your person, you've had a dream or a sensation that you gave birth with your person, and you're like daydreaming and playing out all the scenarios and it feels so real. And then you're like, oh my God, that was like weird. Why was I thinking about that? Because you are picking up the memories of an alternate reality in which that is actually fucking happening. Mind blown, right? Fucking mind blowing. Dude, that is so crazy. It's true. It is true, though. It's true. All right, so let's move on to the next deck. Now, we are going to get into my Divine Love and Separation deck. So for those that are in separation, or like even if you wanted to know how they felt when you guys were in separation, for those that are no longer. Okay, so did something flip over? Okay, maybe it didn't. I have to admit, sleeping alone sucks. Look at that sad face. Oh, especially if you guys used to live together, or you had your little moments where you would spend a few days with them, weekends or whatever, and now they don't have you, so that's why they can't sleep. Oh, Oh, you gotta love it. Here it says, I want you to allow me to love you, not only in the spirit realm, but also to taste you on my lips. Oh, so they're like, you know what? I want you in the physical. I don't want you just in the motherfucking 4 or 5D, whatever D. You can, you know what? You need to be on this D, is what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh, I can't. They're like, you need to be on this D, not no 4 or 5D, this D. Fucking can't. Okay. We have confident. Our connection will never be broken. So somebody's it's like they're confident enough to know that your guys' connection will never be broken. It doesn't matter if anybody else gets involved. Sometimes, you could lose that confidence, but it always comes back with every conversation, even if you get mad at them or something. Here it says, I wish I could tell you how much I still freaking love you. Okay. And I know some of you are like, well, why don't they just say it then? Why don't they just say it? Well, not everybody could just, say it, especially if they're married or if they're in a situation where it's like, I can't tell you because it's wrong because of your situation. It doesn't seem right. Like, how does that make me look? How does that make you look? And, it's so you got to keep it within. Now I'm channeling that Mariah song, where she goes, 'cause I wish you knew how I loved you, baby. It's called I Wish You Knew. So listen to that song too. I love that part. So they want you to know, like, damn, I still care about you. Maybe this is something you could be saying to them too, because it is a feminine singing to a masculine. So on some type of level, you guys relate to that song and those lyrics, okay? And then we have off balance. Everything feels off without your presence. You see, everything feels off because you pulled your energy back or because you're no longer around. They can't sleep. Sleeping alone sucks. It feels empty. Picking up their home feels like a haunted house. Like this home feels like a haunted house type of energy. Because you know how a woman can make a house a home. They can make it feel homey. It's the hearth that they put into it, like lighting the candles, keeping it clean, having food or baked goods. It's just little stuff like that make it homey and feel comfortable. And without you, it's like the fireplace doesn't get put on. There's no candles. There's no little twinkling lights. It doesn't smell good. It's dark. It's gloomy. And it's just like depressive and stinky. You know what I mean? So it's like it feels off without you around, especially if you've lived with them for quite some time. Or even if you would go over there and leave your stuff there and, it would make a difference in the energy. So here it says, think of this temporary separation as an opportunity to grow. Okay. So maybe that's something you had to convince yourself of, is to think of this, time apart as just temporary and as an opportunity for you both to grow and evolve. So when you guys do come back together again, things will feel different. It'll be like a whole different phase and energy, and it would just be interesting. So all right, let's move on to the next. Okay, so we are going to get into my amorous hunger deck. Okay, she a little freaky, freaky. I crave clarity from you to know I'm not crazy. So for some of you, listen, that clarity that you have been longing for a while, like that clarity could be different for everybody. Like for you, you're like, okay, I know I'm not crazy. I know that you also feel the same way towards me. This isn't just something that I'm feeling alone. I want to know this isn't just something that I'm, experiencing, that you're also feeling the vibe too. I'm pretty sure they gave you that hints that they did, but you just want to, sometimes you just want to hear it straight out. Like, I know you're my twin flame. I know you're my person. I know we belong together. There's this chemistry that, defines explanation or whatever. And it's like you want to know that they're also receiving downloads and signs from the universe, and that you're constantly having these memories and thoughts about them. You just want to know that you're not fucking crazy, and then it's not one-sided or unrequited. So just hearing something from them will make you feel like you're not fucking crazy and you need to be locked up. It's always nice to get that clarity. I want you all to myself. So feminines, of course, you don't want to share, right? Who wants to share someone they love? So perhaps for some, they are with a karmic partner. Um, they're not over a baby mama or an ex. And you're like, if, I can't have you all to myself. I don't want nothing to do with you. It's not right. It's toxic. I don't want to be like that. I'm not about that. Because you could have integrity and all that stuff, morals or whatever. And maybe they, really didn't, to them, maybe they didn't mind, or to you, roles can be reversed. But just something like, no, when you're not with them, then come to me and I will embrace you fully with open arms and devour the fuck out of you. But as long as you're with someone else, and I can't fully have you, I'd rather not share and exchange energies like that, because it could be very draining. So it could stress you out because you want them so badly, but you can't have them to yourself. So that's why she's smoking, she's stressed. Yeah. Okay, so then here it says, when I call you in, you better come. So, ooh, demanding. And this is like for my feminines that are manifesting their masculines to come back, to communicate, to come forward. You're like demanding that respect, demanding that communication. And a lot of them, they like it, but a lot of them are like, oh hell no, she's just trying to rule me and take control and yada yada yada. So sometimes you'll get a little pissed off or mad, because if you're manifesting them and they don't give you what you want and time comes by or whatever, and you're like, ugh, it's not working, they're not my person because it's not working. It's not that, but sometimes, it's for your highest good, or, the universe is like, hey, sometimes you got to be okay with not getting what you want at the time that you fucking want it. Okay, so, and I know, especially if you're Gemini, you're like, ugh. All right, let's see. Here it says, let's create passionate memories on the couch. Oh my God, the fucking couch. I know my motherfucking bitches out there. 99.9% of you have created sensual, sexy memories on the motherfucking couch. Let me sip to that really quick. Period. So maybe perhaps like maybe there's that one couch that they still have, or you have, that every time you sit on that spot or whatever, it brings you memories of the tossing and the turning, of you sitting on them, of you bending over, of them eating you out, of you sitting on their face, of you guys getting frickadicky, you all that stuff. So let's say, for instance, you guys haven't created memories on the couch. I'm pretty sure both of you guys are daydreaming or thinking about making them motherfucking couch memories, because they ain't nothing like them couch memories, hunty. Okay, especially if you're Netflix and chilling while they slip you the fingers and play with your breast, and you're just like, going downtown. Here it says, I pretend that I don't feel a thing for you. Look at how they're smoking too. This is like stress. This is very stressful when you pretend you don't feel a fucking thing for somebody, right? So that could be for many reasons, different reasons why masculines and feminines both do that. Like I said, oh, I don't feel a thing for you because you went back to an ex or karmic, and now I'm in my ego, and how can I allow myself to still feel for you? What the fuck? Or for them, maybe they thought you were fucking crazy, insane, and that you didn't listen or give a fuck, or you were being promiscuous or whatever, or non-understanding, and they're like, fuck, but I still love her. I gotta pretend like I don't. Or she went back to her husband or something like that. So now they gotta pretend that they don't feel a thing for you, and that alone can be very fucking stressful. Damn. Here it says, let me release the issues you have in your tissues. So if they have been feeling very tense, let's say for instance, you were the, you knew how to release their stress in many ways, shapes, and forms. Sexually, through physical therapy, maybe they might even be physical therapist, or you are a massage therapist. Something about working really good with your hands, maybe they just can't stop thinking about how you used to caress them and massage them, used to ease their tension and their stress. And I feel like they want that from you again. They're like, damn, you're really good with your hands and your mouth. Okay, and then here it says, let's fight for what we both want. Okay, so if you can see here, they're pillow fighting and all that stuff, but it's very significant because it's like, hey, if we really care for each other, eventually you guys are gonna have no choice but to fight for one another. You know what I mean? And put up a fight. And even if you're in separation and not physically putting up a fight, it's a mental fight, it's an emotional fight, it's a spiritual fucking fight to pretend that you don't care for someone, or to go days or years or months without talking or seeing them. It's a fucking battle on its own. Love is a battlefield. You know what I mean? So oh, it's tough. It's tough. Look at her. She's like, mine. I long for the day to have and to hold. I long for the day to have and to hold. She's like, these balls belong to me. I got these balls on lock. Okay. Maybe they feel like nobody else can have their sack like you have it. Hey, I'm hearing that song. Dun, 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 dun. You really got a hold on me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you really got a hold on me. I really fucking can't right now. Ah. And then we have the handcuffs. Cuff me up and use your mouth. Okay. So it's kind of like you want them to cuff you up. You want them to make you theirs, to, especially during cuffing season. You know what I mean? It's like, cuff me up, but I want you to verbally say, be my bride or be with me. You ain't fucking going nowhere type of energy. You want to hear it from them. You know what I mean? So, hey, for some cuffing seasons coming up, and they might verbally say something to you where you're like, ah, there it is. Finally. Let's restore what was once lost. You see, no matter how much time has passed, no matter what you guys have been through, at the end of the day, when you guys come together, oh my God, I just saw 2323 on the screen. So that's very significant, okay? Let's restore what was once lost. So this is something I feel like you guys are going to do. End up restoring what has been broken, ripped apart, separated, undone, especially the red string, especially if you're tied by the red string of fate. It can twist, turn, get wrinkly, chopped up, whatever, but it doesn't really detach. It creates, yes, knots, and it creates blockages and stuff like that, but it's when you guys come together, it's like you're able to restore something and restore it in a beautiful little masterpiece, whether it's gluing the pieces together or hanging on by a motherfucking string. It's the art of it. All right, so let's put this aside. And we are going to get into my expressions of the heart deck. It's not that I chose others over you. I just chose not to hurt you anymore. Okay. So for masculines, and a lot of, feminines don't understand this in the perspective that they have in regards to this. So it's like, listen, I didn't choose, just anybody or the person that I'm with because I really wanted to and spend my life with them. I I chose them because I'm not ready to deeply get into something that I have and feel with you. So instead of hurting you and, involving you, I pulled away so that I don't hurt you anymore. And for some that's still hurtful, but in their perspective, they're like, I'd rather pull away and not hurt you than to just fucking toy with you because you don't deserve that. Here says, I know that you are bottling up how you truly feel inside. I can also sense that you have so much more to say and how it eats at you not to be able to. See? So they know it. They know you got more to say. And they know once you say it, tears will flow down their face. You scare me on how much you can read my mind and figure out my actions. I don't know how you do it. Yep, especially if you are an intuitive divine feminine / tarot reader, right? Which, whatever. um, especially when you're connected to somebody like that. It's like they know that you predict their every move and what they're going to say and how they feel, yet sometimes you don't have evidence of it, but later on they come and tell you, yeah, during that time I was going through this, and you're like, I fucking knew it. I felt it. I got the downloads of it. And it's like, that's when you get your clarity, your aha moment. It's like you may not physically see the evidence or know the evidence, but you can feel it and sense it. And then later on, um, get the clarity of everything that you felt was real. So that scares them because they're like, oh my God, you said this before, or you predicted this, before, and here we are now. So, and sometimes it scares them so much that they think that you're doing juju on them, but really you're just in tune and, intuitive. So here it says, you help balance me out in ways I cannot fathom. I'm sorry, I keep tipping the scales. Okay, so if you're the type of person that literally helps them like balance them out, get their shit straight, make them, better and confident and all that. They know that they keep fucking it up and tipping the scales by either removing themselves from a situation that's going good and then they sabotage it, or they say something that fucking fucks it all up. You know what I mean? So it's like you balance it out and then they go and fuck it up. Or you guys take turns doing that shit. Here it says, I projected so many things onto you that you didn't deserve and judged you accordingly, but that only taught me things about myself. You see, and a lot of them do that. A lot of them do. They judged you accordingly to that. And they're, later on or now, or whatever, they're realizing that, what, you were just trying to help them see who they were, and not in a judgmental type of way, but you were trying to help them see their actions and the potential that they had, and and they weren't doing that, so they felt that you were judging them or this and that, or nagging them. It wasn't even like that. So they could have like judged you or projecting their trauma or dark bullshit onto you. So that could have also helped in tipping the beautiful little scales. Don't let your girlfriend's opinions change how you feel about me. Now that is really interesting, right? Because how many times do, your girlfriends get involved? We're all invested in each other's relationships at this point. We're all fucking highly invested in each other's relationships. It's so funny. So they're telling you, look, don't let your tarot readers, don't let those naysayers, don't let those people that don't believe in this journey or have nothing to do with this journey, don't let their opinions ruin how you feel about me. Or especially if you have friends that have never experienced a twin flame connection or soulmate connection, and they're always used to like one night stands or karmic partners. they're never going to understand that until they go through it. So it's like, don't listen to their opinion because they know nothing of it. Because to them, they're going to be like, fuck them, let's go have fun and party and be promiscuous and be a hoe. And then you talk to another divine feminine and you're like, keep the faith, work on yourself, they'll come around. You got to give them an opportunity to miss you or to evolve and work on themselves. And, that's what you need to hear instead of, your little promiscuous friends or karmic friends that are like, fuck them, sleep with their brother or something. No, don't listen to them. You know what I mean? So they fear that you are going to listen to those bad opinions of those girlfriends or the people that you hang out with or surround yourself with. Okay. Next. This aside. Where's my deck? Here it is. Okay, we're going to get into my divinely connected deck. Should grab more water. I get so thirsty at night. And my body's starting to get sore because I hit the gym today with my daughter. And I'm like, oh my God. Ooh, we got two of them here. So first one, I'm ready to give you the answers that you've been constantly over analyzing about. Yo, it's so funny because if you follow me on Instagram at firewitchtarot, I literally did a divination stone reading using my divination stones, and some of the stones that came out was fog, and I believe it said I miss you or something like that. So someone's confused, and also the fear card came out. So if you've been confused, if you've been scared, like, oh my God, did I lose them? And you're just like overthinking, overanalyze, and it's been a while, or for some even not that long, they're ready to come in and give you those answers. You know what I mean? So it kind of links up to that card that says, I need clarity to know I'm not crazy. See? So for some, you're going to get that. Lucky you. I love how my nails match like the green and the aesthetic here. Okay, so here it says, remember, the devil knows how powerful we are together and has been trying to keep us apart. And sometimes, don't you question at times, why is this happening? I mean, it was so good and then it got so bad. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck tipped the scales? What happened? So if you're a powerful twin flame couple and the devil and the dark forces know that, they're going to try to throw roadblocks your way, and it's up to you to remember, okay, this is a challenge. This is a challenge we can overcome. It's an obstacle. This ain't nothing but a motherfucking workout. We can work through it. You know what I mean? So look at it as a gym. You hop from one machine to the other, and you keep going and going and going till you reach your goal. And so it's kind of like that in the twin flame journey. It's a fucking workout. And sometimes you're tempted to quit and you're tempted to devour, the next fucking burger or donut you see, instead of working towards that goal and working on yourself and your divinity, and you're raising your spirit and your vibes, instead of falling deep into the abyss of negativity and darkness and all that stuff. So remember that, guys. Remember that because that plays a big role too. Oh, we got two. Union is coming. I swear I cannot. That shit has been coming up so much. This is a reminder to trust the process. Y'all saw how they flipped out together. There's no coinkydink that these came out together like this. Yo, you cannot make this shit up. I rest my motherfucking case. I just literally had somebody inbox me on Instagram saying, girl, lately your readings have been saying union is coming, and it's here for a lot of you guys, and I have the receipts to prove it. So it's crazy. Look, see, and for those that haven't had union yet, this is a reminder to trust the process, because it's fucking coming. It's coming. That is why I'm ready to give you the answers you've been constantly over analyzing about. You can't make this shit up. You simply cannot. You and your person are about to split timelines, a time of separation and confusion. Don't worry, you both can shift back to the same time frame again. You always do. You just don't remember. See, this is what happened. Okay, I feel like this had already happened for some of you guys. Okay, so if you're, you know, when they say, oh, when you're on the same frequency, you come into union. That's being on the same timeline. When you split timelines, you become in separation. They're on a different frequency. You're working, you know, adjusting and adapting to that frequency and stuff like that, and then you have to evolve on that one, and they got to evolve on that one. And so how it says you guys are going to shift back to the same time frame again like you always do, but you don't remember, that's coming up. So the time has come for you guys to come back together on the same timeline and frequency. Okay, trust the process. So if you feel like they're far away and you're like, oh my God, I feel like we're never coming into union, they just feel so far away, even though they're so close, but energetically they're no longer there. You don't feel them as much. The timelines have been split, but you guys always find your way. Your frequency, your vibe always comes back. It's like changing the channel, right? To find a clear channel. And then once you find that clear channel on the radio, you hear that song you want, and it's nice, and you're singing along to it. And then you are going down roads and mountains, and suddenly it gets statically, and you lose contact with it. That's the same thing with the connection. Okay. All right. Let's put this aside. I need to put some peppermint oil on my nose. My daughter's sick, and I'm like trying so hard to stay my distance from her. I'm like, girl, ain't nobody trying to get sick right now. Okay. Let's see here. We are going to pull some cards from my, what is this called? My See Answers deck to get some answers in regards to your person. Okay. So let me put this aside. All right. Still unsure. So somebody could be still unsure. Maybe you are. Maybe there's confusion with you or your person. Someone's still unsure about a situation. We have happy dance. Okay, so something's going to happen where you're going to do your little happy dance. You're going to have that little happy moment, and maybe you're going to enter a space, you know, where you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so happy right now. I'm doing the happy dance. And you start geeking out and squealing and shit and acting all mousy or whatever. You're going to have that opportunity. Oh, what just came through? We have stop worrying for all my little worry birds out there. Yeah, if you've been under a lot of stress, worried about the connection, Spirit's like, stop worrying. Okay, you're going to have your wish granted. Oh my God, you're going to have your wish granted. Yes. Whatever it is that you were wishing upon, whether it was like union or whatever, it is coming. Okay, it's coming. And then we have earth sign and create the change. See that? So you could be an earth sign, or your person could be an earth sign. And guess what? We are in earth season, which is what? Taurus. So maybe somebody here is going to be guided to create that change. It could be them instantly reaching out to you. It could be you instantly reaching out to them. Maybe he's unsure about doing it now, or you're unsure, but someone's going to be guided to do it, to create that change, and to remove that fear and stop worrying, and to just go for it. And that would lead to the happy dance. Okay, so yes, I love it. All right, all right. So we are going to pull from one more deck. And this is from the Fire Within deck. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's a whole lot, honey. That's a whole lot. Dealing with my karma. Some of these DMs are dealing with their karma right now. It is Mercury retro, guys. So wherever their signs are in their chart right now, they are dealing with some karma right now. You gotta let them. You gotta let them. Here it says feeling rejected by you. Oh my God, that could be part of their karma too. Because maybe they used to reject you once upon a time. And now that they're like feeling like so in love with you right now, like they got hit by Cupid or lightning stroke, lightning stroke, lightning strikes. Somehow you're like unsure about it. And now maybe they feel like you're rejecting them or whatever. So it could be that, or they just could be dealing with karma with their karmic partner and shit's hitting the fan for them. We have knocking you up soon. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Oh my God. So they're like, hey, they're not going to waste no time. When you guys come into union, they're going to be up in that booty, making them spirit babies come to life, if you know what I mean. We have, I accept all of your demons. So they accept you for who you are, all of your craziness, all of your fears. They don't give a fuck. They want to dance with you. They want to dance with your demons. They accept that dark side of you as well. Damn, that's deep. We also have, I would love to see you again. So they could be reaching out to you, talking about what are you doing? Let's meet up. Let's do something. Let's kick it. Let's Netflix and chill or whatever. We also have stay. Ooh, I want you to stay. Rihanna, right? The Rihanna song. So they're like, please don't go. Please don't go. Don't go. I love you so. All right, here it says, I'm craving you, baby. Okay. I'm craving you, baby, and I'm craving a baby, perhaps. Which is connected to knocking you up soon. I fucking can't. And I get jealous when you go out with your friends. Look at that. See, they get jealous when you go out with your friends because they think that they're going to influence you to go perrear and be a peta, a pata perras, meaning, a little straight hoe or something. Which is funny how we had that other card that says, don't listen to your friends' opinions about me. I fucking can't. This is too damn good. But yeah, there's that. Which is so freaking hilarious. I love it. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me go ahead and pull an oracle card for you guys, my divine feminines, to end it. Okay. Let's see here. Which one am I going to use? No, I'm not feeling this one. Okay. I think I'm going to go with my Witchy Way Oracle from my bitches. Okay, so I'm going to pull one from Witchy Way. Let's get one from my Divine Feminines, please, universe. So it could relate to your person or not. Okay, so it's just to shift the energy and end the reading. What do we have here for my... Okay, we got two. We got discipline and eyes on the prize. Okay, so with the discipline card, it says, start a routine that would help keep yourself under control and push you to improve the parts of you that need balance. That's very true, especially if you're going to be coming into union soon, or if you need to continue to work on yourself. You got to discipline yourself, right? Practice makes perfect. Do a little bit of this at a time, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We have eye on the prize. Exactly. Stay disciplined, stay focused, keep your eye on the prize. In other words, here says staying focused on what you want helps you get what you want. Make sure that you aren't entertaining nothing but your goals to achieve them. Booyah, which is perfect how they both came out together. Okay, so there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a thumbs up, like, share. You never know who might need this reading. If you want to book a personal, you can email me or hit me up on Instagram. Please beware of scammers. I will never solicit you for a reading or anything like that, okay? Or ask for any personal information unless you come to me and I ask you for your reading. That's the only way. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and namaste. Bye.